Welcome, Taurus, to your Astro Dice reading for December. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you in December. FYI, on the 6th, we do have Mars going retrograde. I will be getting that reading out, but I'm going to do it as an all collective reading. So you guys might want to check that out. And then, of course, we're going to have Mercury returning back to stabilization on the 15th through the 16th as it's returning back. So it'll be in that kind of shadow side, but it's pretty much over. Right? You might have little things here and there as it's returning, but it won't be anything like it's been. I hope for most of you it's been pretty okay, right? Little bits of here and there, but hopefully it's not been so bad. Okay, those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot, make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Okay, guys. Wow, we've got some Virgo coming in. That doesn't surprise me, actually. Going straight to the 9th house with the moon. Now, we have some really weird things going on, and I know, guys, I've got a lot of, UAPs, a lot of drones, a lot of things going on. If I do decide to do a world, seeing what's going on in the world, I will go ahead and post that. But it'll be more like a personal type of reading, okay? Because I'll be doing it for myself. But if I do decide to do so, I will go ahead and tape that for you guys. That way you can see that as well. So getting straight into here, we have the moon coming out. Because I am getting a little interested myself with all this nuclear talk and all this stuff. So kind of wanting to see what's going on worldly. Your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. So there is going to be a lot of emotions going on at this time for you. Still being in that Mercury retrograde as well, where your emotions are high, intelligence might be low. You might even notice people around you still doing so. Like I said, they'll be doing it until next week for sure. Let's see. So make sure you guys are just taking that time out that you need, right? When people start frustrating you or you start getting frustrated. With Virgo, it's the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. So just really putting your nose to the grind over here. That's a lot of hard work. You might even feel like you might be a little bit of a perfectionist in some ways. Feeling like, you know what, that's not good. Let's do it again. It needs to be more perfect, right? That's that Virgo coming out. Going straight into the 9th house of spirituality. So broadening your horizons either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. So a lot of you could be, doing a spiritual kind of rites, right? Like spiritual awakenings, enlightenments, broadening your horizons of spirituality. Really getting, your nose into the book of college, right? I got to get down academically. But this is definitely on that road to where it is you feel you need to be. I was looking for hold on, guys. I was looking for the book. Let's use the little book. But yeah, it's definitely on this kind of journey, looking for your purpose in some ways as well. Where I should be at this time. Deals with long distance travel in the global sense and or search for meaning in terms of the mind and higher education. Okay. On the quest. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. Putting this all together for you guys. The spiritual meanings. You might even be questioning, when you get this card, a lot of times we kind of question ourselves, like, why am I here? What is my purpose? Is this job good for me, or do I need something else? But I need to find what it is I'm looking for. It might even be like we call soul searching. Okay. Having the Queen of Cups coming out is talking about this compassion, having a lot of comfort, looking deep within that intuition. And there it is with the moon, with the moon. She is the moon. That's Cancerian card. Okay. Seeking personal closure to the world of delays. I do it. It feels like you're kind of on this soul search, but feeling kind of exhausted. Not sure where I'm going at this time. Not sure if this is where I'm supposed to be. So I think you're asking a lot of questions right now, Taurus, about where it is I'm supposed to be. How is this going to work together? Is this, is this where, I'm going to find what it is I'm truly looking for? Right? So I do feel that this is where your growth is, your career, your love, the Queen of Cups, but trying to keep yourself as poised and practical as possible. So, I mean, we're kind of looking at that going, well, but there's some kind of closure that you feel might be needed, right? I mean, but we do have that Mercury retrograde who wants to come in with all these karmic things going on. So you might be feeling like there's these positive aspects, but then you could be seeing a little bit of negative aspects coming towards you. But this is, maybe I should give up in this area. The Chariot, yeah, moving towards. It's almost like it's trying to say, kind of like, allow this experience to guide you with the Chariot, guide you, allowing it to guide you through this. It's like you've been down this road before, but you can make it. You can do this, right? You will find the answers that you're looking for. So definitely wanting to align yourself in what you're kind of experiencing right now. I would say take everything in, right? So that way you can kind of, move forward. Do some brainstorming. Okay, so diligently working on this understanding. Yep. So you have the Queen of Cups to the Knight of Hearts, which is still the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely going to feel like you're in this place of arriving to this situation. It's crazy because you have the Chariot as well, which is like you have this movement, this determination to get on the journey. Savings. Four of Swords. Well, the Four of Swords says, it's time for, not just in money, it would be time to save money. Right? But it could also be saving energy by meditating, by relaxing. Don't allow your energy to just get away from you, right? As you're feeling a little, energy is not, it's very overwhelmed. It's like I've been standing my ground for a long time on this situation, but I don't know where I'm going. But it's saying you're going in the right direction. You just have to see it. Look deep within the cup to realize where you're going, Taurus. You're actually on the right road. If you have the Chariot right side up, then it's saying continue where you're going because you're learning something. Okay, your intuition is going to grow and grow. Wow. I love it. I love it. So it say don't give up. Even when you feel like you want to give up, don't give up. You'd only want to give up if you felt like you were on the wrong road. But it's saying you're not. So you want to make sure that you're making that progress. Let's see what it says. Yeah, you're making transformation. Yeah, you're doing a butterfly. You're transitioning. You're growing. You're transitioning right now. A lot of times when we are transitioning, we do feel, like our energy is depleted. We've given a lot. There's a lot going on. So it does feel like kind of started the month with a little bit of a challenge from the new moon in Sagittarius, right? But then rather than giving up, it wants you to keep pursuing it, keep going forward, figure it out. Don't underestimate what is going on within this situation. You will finally find it. You are on this learning area within your life. So be prepared to push forward. But you're not pushing forward in, a different path. You're actually pushing forward on this path. You're just jumping, kind of like jumping the hoops. before you know it, you're going to like find this kind of like, I always see it as kind of like after we're done jumping the hoops, we're going to find this kind of curtain on the road, and it's just going to open up for the dawning of a new day. And you're going to say, oh, I get it. I got it. I've made it. I've made it, made it, made it. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the, you know how it is. After the challenges, we get the blessings, right? It's when you stop fighting. So going to the mid-month. You have the Page of Cups, creative opportunities, and new news coming up. I really do feel like if this isn't somebody coming to you to help you out with this situation, Taurus, I actually feel like it's yourself. The reason I feel like it's yourself is because of the ninth house. So it's more like your intuition is opening up. You have so many cards of intuition. So it's almost like your intuition is coming through. Your higher self is coming through to say, hey, right here. And you're pushing towards this happy surprise. You're pushing towards this, and it's like this light bulb kind of goes off, and you realize that through this creative aha, that's when everything changes around. That's when you're going to see the dawning of the new day. That's when those curtains are going to open. So, okay. And this is going to be right towards the end of Mercury retrograde. So, yeah, pushing through the delays. You might even feel like on the 13th, 14th of the month, just before Mercury retrograde ends, you're going to kind of foreshadow things around you. And it could cause a little bit of frustration. It could cause a little bit of delays, but you'll still have this happy surprise. You'll still have this message. You'll still have this possibility going around. It just feels like you're still a little bit of lack of energy. Still kind of feeling it, you know what I mean? Kind of still feeling that slowdown. Queen of Swords. You're going to clear a lot of boundaries. There is going to be some clear-mindedness coming from this situation where it's going to change your perception on where you're going. You might even have to clear some boundaries, whether within yourself of what you're doing, or with someone else, or two in one. Because you're going to be more methodical about approaches. You're going to be more methodical about where you're going. Okay, there's going to be a lot of innovation coming through this Page of Cups that's saying this is where you need to be now. So there's going to be exciting new ways to, you know, move around without you just feeling like you're stuck or jumping these hoops and loops, right? In your ninth house. So you're definitely going to want to interact. You guys have dreams. Make sure you're using a dream diary, right? Because it could be showing you some things that you need to know to turn things around for you. Okay. So let's see. What a journey you're on right now. Yeah, the struggle is for real. The struggle within is for real. I feel like, you know, kind of in the end here, yeah, because you're going to have to, right there again, have to cut those strings to make new changes. But I do feel like you are kind of wading through this, you know, new beginning, this long road that you're on over here with this really sluggish energy. But it's, you know, but you're vigilant. You're, you know, with the Virgo, you're continuing to push forward. But I do feel like you're also being very humble about the situation, though, Taurus. But I do see that you're going to have this sudden energy shift right after this Queen of Swords. Yeah. There's this failure that you're looking at, this obstacle, this challenge, and seeing this and clearing the boundaries with anything that you may have felt was a failure, but you're going to lay it on the line. You're going to redo this for your journey. That's why I said you might become a little more perfectionist than normal, really feeling like I really have to get this, right? And I feel like as you're going through this, right, even though it's a little disheartening, you're definitely finding that good fortune, really going to find what it is that you truly are looking for over here as you're really pushing towards that in the mid-month. So definitely, okay. You're going to have a clear handle on what it is that's going on around you as you're really incorporating this page of, I'm telling you, incorporating this happy surprise. I think as this happy surprise is coming in, it's kind of like balancing the scales. At the end of the month, you do have the Seven of Cups to the Emperor, like that, to the Hermit. So you're still going to feel like you're hiding out a little bit, Taurus, because you're really looking at your, finding that call. Really wanting to, find that inner calling, really wanting to have that rebirth from the Death card, really feeling like everything is coming, back around as you have this new phase coming towards you. I'm really taking on this rebirth in this area of your life, right? Of where I'm standing spiritually, where I'm standing on this journey, what is my purpose. You guys use your discernment, you know where it is, what I'm doing in college, where I'm capitalizing on my, on my long journey for not just money, but look, when we're in a job, it's like where my spiritual center is as well, right? So it's really working hard, and I see a lot of steadfast energy here. Nothing here is slow. If anything, it's really fast because of the Chariot. So everything's moving really quick for you. A lot of ideas, a lot of movement, right? So you're opening up these doors and having these new, searching for the purpose. There it is within the ninth house. So you could be having a lot of daydreaming as well, coming towards the end of the month, of where you're going to have this wealth. You're going to have this overall joy, where you're going to push through, where you're going to feel, aspired towards really having what it is with the Judgment card. So there could even feel like there's a lot of redemption when it comes to this as well, because you're looking for the hopeful elements to come through, right? So I do feel like you're going to be doing a lot of soul searching again at the end of the month, as you're bringing this happy surprise, bringing all these things together, but it's going to kind of hermit you again. Okay. So rather than kind of sprinting forward at the end of the month, it's more like now I'm taking back what's mine, and I'm pursuing my own personal, or, my own kind of personal endeavors, spiritual, personal, professional, perhaps, endeavors. Yeah. Because it's really telling you, you're the Emperor, okay? You need to get all your ducks in a row. This is where you're going to pursue your happiness and what's good for you in so many different places within your life. It's really, what the title of this really is? In the Pursuit of Happiness. Spiritual, feeling like I'm with myself. So that's really what it is. In the Pursuit of Happiness. Which is crazy. I think there's a movie called that. I think there is. I think it's with Tom Cruise, it's Tom Hanks, isn't it, guys? But that's really what I'm hearing, is the pursuit of happiness, because through our higher self is that spiritual peace, right? So you're looking for the absolution to everything, really wanting that inner calling. You're at the advantage of wealth. Wow. The advantage of wealth is this spiritual center. So there is going to have this kind of long-lasting benefits coming through this with the Hermit and the Judgment card, of really, taking in your mental and emotional, and then kind of preparing them for the overall long journey. Wow, it's very interesting, because I definitely see that. But you're going to want to be alone, and so you might feel more like, it's like Christmas time, after Christmas. This is after Christmas, guys. So it's like kind of like after Christmas, around the 28th, 29th, 30th of the month, right? It's almost like as I'm getting ready for the new year, I'm in this place of soul searching, looking, kind of putting putting all your ducks in a row, because now you know where your ducks are. You've figured it out over here, but now it's just putting everything together into a pretty little package and then wrapping it in a bow for yourself. And I see that. Instead of just seeing it as the health card, it almost looks like a pretty little package with a bow on it, doesn't it? So, and then it's kind of like, this is where I'm going to walk into the new year. This is where I'm going to benefit from this, because now I see it. So it's really emphasizing on this kind of celestial push towards trying something different, something that's going to, work better. Rethinking, replanning. Yeah, because right now it says it feels like you're kind of drowning. You're not sure where the Ace of Cups is coming up. So yeah, there it is, replanting seeds. Seven of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles with the generosity and the gifts. But you wanting that alone time, bringing on a lot of that Queen of Swords energy again. So you're just going to go from the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Swords, and she wants to be kind of quiet and lonely. She just wants to sit back so she can, like I said, methodically, and analytically think about what is going on so I can pursue this and put this all into you. That's exactly what it is. You want to make the magic happen. So you're going to start seeing everything start flowing to itself as you're bringing in this divine essence, bringing in your overall divine essence for things that are possible. Yes, that way you are kind of making a legacy for yourself. You're like, this is where my hopes and my dreams are coming through. I just, and making sure that we don't have any more of these types of obstacles. Because if I can jump these obstacles, then I can see them. And if they do come back, I'll know how to navigate around them. Yes. So it's like deepening your sense of your relationship with yourself, and also kind of giving you clues of how to do such things. Wow. Okay, guys. So it says that you'll have the Four of Cups coming in, which is going to be the omen of good news. Ooh, hello. Absolutely. No longer feeling like this is an illusion, or this is just some long journey, or this is something I'm pulling through. I'm actually going to see exactly what it is I need to see, as I am in Emperor mode, right? And I'm going to feel that attraction, that passion, knowing that I am safe within my business ventures, within my spiritual ventures, within the ventures of what it is I'm going after. Wow. And this is just amazing. 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 And at the bottom of the deck over here, you have the Star again. So it is definitely about that healing, rejuvenating, staying calm, and finding that purpose within your own faith of what it is for your own spiritual fortune. So it's almost like saying, well, on my 9th house, if I have this spiritual fortune, right, then I can definitely keep moving through, knowing what it is I truly want, and then spreading it out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so we'll get a couple cards over here. Whether it's, helping you, with just your overall health, wealth, and well-being, or it's actually helping, and maybe it's helping in all your pillars. And maybe that's the point, Taurus. Maybe that's the point. Maybe, you know what, when we go with the spiritual thing over here, a lot of times we're trying to heal all the pillars. My health, my wealth of riches, right? So we'll just say, because wealth could be anything. So we'll just say my health, my riches, my job, my career, that's under the money, and then my love, right? And then, of course, self-love within my soul. So, the 4 pillars of what it is you truly want. And I think that's exactly what you're doing. You're kind of like balancing out everything, getting ready for the new year. Even if it started in just one area, it's almost like it's emphasizing all of them. Maybe you're not sure that you know that. But it will. We have the money, we have the health, we see the wealth, we see it all. And especially with the Star card. Fruits of my labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. And that's definitely what it's talking about, becoming rich within your pillars. Duality. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. And this is also going to be the duality of yourself as you are in hermit mode. Remember, right, to always look at doing a lot of inner work. From conscious mind to subconscious mind, from, closing those doors that no longer serve you so that you can get down to what does. There's a lot of money coming in for you, Taurus. This is the money cards, but you could also use them for other things as well. But there's a lot of money coming in. Invest your money wisely. But there's also a lot of healing and a lot of strength A lot of love, a lot of redemption, forgiveness, mercy, all those things coming in for you. Just feeling like you're taking yourself and just kind of washing away everything to renew. It's just very beautiful. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. Right now is the time of joy and celebration, and giving yourself that as well. Stop looking outside yourself for all the answers. You already know them. That's crazy, because that's exactly what you're doing. So when there's a time when you think, okay, well, maybe they have the answer. See, so that means the Page of Cups more than likely is yourself. You're looking within yourself and then finding this happy surprise, which then you push out and then you can receive back. Wow. Bet on your chance, yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You've got this. You know where to find the answers. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here in the present now. Yes. Okay, guys. Beautiful reading. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.